The declaration you've been waiting for God says, you passed the test. Let that sink in for a moment. This is not a casual statement. This is not empty words. This is a moment that changes everything. Every struggle, every tear, every sleepless night, every choice to rise instead of giving up. It all led to this declaration. The weight of this moment demands your full attention because it marks the point where your past battles meet your future victories. Today is not about what broke you, but about what you survived. Today the world sees your strength, even if it never knew it before. Battles behind closed doors. Nobody saw the nights you stayed awake, wrestling with doubt. Nobody watched the silent wars fought in your mind. Every setback you faced, every disappointment, every fear you fought alone, they built you. Resilience is forged in private, in moments that no one applauds. Think of every small victory that went unseen. Every time you chose to stand when every part of you wanted to fall. That's the real battlefield. The strength you carry now is born from those hidden struggles. And it's that strength that will carry you forward when the world finally notices. Questions that haunt every warrior. Have you ever felt tested beyond what seemed possible? Have you wondered if your strength would run out? Have you doubted yourself while the world continued moving? Every warrior faces these moments. Every fighter asks these questions. And here's the truth. Asking them doesn't make you weak. It proves you're alive, aware and willing to confront the storm. Reflection sharpens courage. The questions you wrestle with tonight will guide the choices you make tomorrow. A divine appointment, not a random day. Nothing happens by chance. Every struggle, every challenge, every pause in your life was leading you here. This is not just a day on the calendar. This is a moment crafted to align your preparation with your purpose. The hardships were steps, not walls. The delays were not denials. They were preparation. Look around you. Look inside yourself and see that this day, this hour, this moment has been waiting for you to recognize it. You were meant to meet this day with courage, and you did. Life's fire, refining gold through trials. Think about gold for a moment. It's beautiful, valuable, and rare, but it only becomes so because it has been tested by fire. The fire doesn't destroy it, it purifies it. Every hardship you faced is that fire for your life. Every disappointment, every loss, every challenge you thought would break you, it was refining you. Tough moments strip away what is weak, leaving behind the strength, resilience, and character that shine brightest under pressure. The world may not see the fire you endured, but it sees the gold it produced. Let me tell you something. Your struggles were not wasted. They were the flames that prepared you for your greatness, shaping you into someone who can withstand anything and still rise. Chosen struggles versus imposed challenges. Some struggles are chosen. You step into them, knowing the effort it demands, learning a new skill, starting a business, pursuing a dream. Other struggles are imposed. Loss, betrayal, sickness, circumstances beyond your control. The difference matters. Chosen struggles test your discipline and courage. Imposed struggles test your endurance and faith. Recognizing this distinction helps you respond with power rather than bitterness. You can take responsibility for your choices and surrender to the things you cannot control, finding growth in both. Life doesn't promise fairness, but it does promise lessons. Your response, what you build in the fire, is what defines you. Avoidance keeps you stagnant. Confrontation brings growth. Here's a truth too many ignore. Avoiding your trials keeps you frozen. Running from discomfort might feel safe, but it ensures nothing changes. Confrontation, on the other hand, is where growth happens. Think about the moments you've avoided, the hard conversation, the difficult task, the challenge that scared you. Where did it get you? Stuck. But the moment you faced it, fear, doubt, or exhaustion aside, you expanded. You leveled up. Life rewards courage. Avoidance keeps your potential trapped. Confrontation sets it free. Let me be clear. Growth is never painless, but it is always worth it. The world doesn't bend for fear, but it bows to those willing to face it. Tests are spiritual gyms. Every test is a gym for your soul. Each challenge, each moment of resistance is like lifting invisible weights. You can't see the results immediately, but every rep builds endurance, patience, and strength. The mind, heart, and spirit grow under tension. Imagine yourself exercising daily in that unseen spiritual gym. Each trial is a set of reps, each temptation a push-up, every disappointment a heavy weight lifted. By the time the world recognizes your strength, you've been sculpting it silently. That's how champions are made, not in comfort but in sweat, struggle, and persistence. Your hardest days are the workouts no one notices, but they prepare you for victories that everyone will see. Biblical proof of victory. Look at Abraham, Joseph, Job. Abraham waited decades for a promise. Joseph suffered betrayal and imprisonment, and Job endured losses that would have broken anyone else. Yet their perseverance created outcomes that changed generations. These aren't stories of luck. They are proof that faith and endurance produce results. History, scripture, and life itself teach the same lesson. If you hold firm, if you rise, each time you fall, victory will find you. Your trials are not permanent, but the growth they produce is. Remember these examples. Let them remind you that survival is not enough. You are built to thrive, to walk out stronger than before. Your hardest moments, reflection that heals. Think about your hardest moment this year, the one that stole your sleep, tested your patience, or brought you to your knees. What did it teach you? Pain is never random. It is a teacher in disguise. Reflection allows you to extract wisdom from suffering. Every tear shed, every setback endured, carries a lesson. Maybe it taught you patience, maybe courage, maybe the value of true connection. By reflecting, you stop carrying pain as weight and turn it into fuel for growth. Hard moments are not obstacles, they are mirrors, showing you the strength you didn't know you had. Look closely, the answers are there. From curse to classroom, reframing your trials. Stop calling it a curse. Stop thinking your hardships are punishments. Start calling them classrooms. Every trial, every struggle, every why me moment is an opportunity to learn. The fire was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to teach you. The pain was never meant to paralyze you. It was meant to train you. Shift your perspective, and suddenly, obstacles become lessons. What once felt heavy now feels purposeful. Life is not against you. It is preparing you. Step into this truth, learn, grow, and walk away stronger than before. Your trials are not your enemies. They are your teachers. The lonely middle of the test. There's a season in life when it feels like no one sees you, no one hears you, and no one understands the battles you face. This is the lonely middle of the test, the place where doubt creeps in, confusion clouds your mind, and isolation becomes heavy. You wonder if the struggle will ever end, or if the effort was worth it. In these moments, your faith is quiet, almost invisible, and the weight of waiting feels unbearable. Yet this middle is not punishment, it is preparation. The very heaviness you feel is shaping your resilience, molding your character, and building a foundation that only endurance can create. Shouting into an empty room. Have you ever screamed for help, for answers, or for understanding, and felt like no one was listening? That is what the middle of the test feels like. You shout into an empty room, your heart aching for recognition, yet all you get is silence. Everyone around you seems to move forward, while you are trapped in stillness. It's painful, but listen carefully. Even when it feels empty, the room is not useless. Every shout, every tear, every prayer strengthens your voice, sharpens your focus, and prepares you to be heard when it finally matters. This empty room is shaping your persistence, the purpose behind the silence. Silence is not absence, it is purpose in disguise. It exists to grow trust, to build character, and to test endurance. When the proof is invisible, when the world doesn't acknowledge your effort, you are forced to rely on faith, not sight. That is where strength is born. Imagine a seed buried in darkness, unseen and silent. It doesn't know how long it will take, but it grows roots that will support a mighty tree. Your silence is like that seed. It is the quiet training ground where your heart, mind, and spirit learn lessons that only time and patience can teach. God was preparing your reward. Absence does not mean abandonment. Every delay, every season of waiting,
every unanswered question is part of the bigger design. God is preparing the reward while you endure the silence. Think of Joseph in prison, or David hiding in caves. Years passed with no recognition, no applause. Yet those years were the exact preparation for the glory that followed. Your struggles are not random, they are intentional. Your waiting is not wasted. The reward is coming, and the preparation you are undergoing now is making you ready to receive it fully, with gratitude and strength. Can you trust without a trace? Here is the test. Can you believe what you cannot see? Can you trust the process when evidence is invisible? Faith is strongest when it is silent, when it does not rely on visible proof. Tough love moment. If your trust only exists when you see results, you will falter. The true measure of courage, endurance, and character is the ability to keep going, keep believing, and keep acting, even when the road seems unclear. The invisible path is where the strongest warriors are forged. Only those who persist will walk into the breakthrough they cannot yet imagine.
Quitters versus graduates in silence. Some give up. They quit when the waiting feels too long, the effort too heavy, and the world too deaf to their cries. Others endure. They graduate from silence with strength, wisdom, and clarity. The difference is perseverance. The silent seasons separate the quitters from the graduates, the temporary from the permanent, the ordinary from the extraordinary. Your breakthrough is not just about surviving, it's about enduring when no one is watching, when recognition is absent, when only faith guides you. Those who stay the course emerge stronger, equipped, and ready for the reward that silence alone could have prepared them for. Embracing the invisible hand God's work is often unseen. The hand that guides, protects, and trains you is invisible, but it is real. Trust is the bridge between what you see and what is being prepared. Embrace it, lean into it. Your breakthrough is coming even if it is not yet visible. Emotional maturity, responding differently to old triggers growth, is often quiet, subtle, and powerful. You know you've changed when situations that once pushed every button now meet calm, measured responses. The old triggers, comments, failures, or setbacks that used to ignite anger, fear, or despair no longer control your reactions. Instead, you respond with thoughtfulness, restraint, and purpose. Emotional maturity is not about avoiding stress, it's about mastering it. It's the difference between reacting and choosing your response. Every time you take a deep breath, pause, and act with intention rather than impulse, you prove that you've grown. That growth is visible in every conversation, every challenge, and every difficult moment where patience and wisdom now replace old reflexes. Faith, resilience, waiting without needing immediate answers. Faith is strongest in the waiting. True resilience is revealed when you endure uncertainty without needing instant answers or visible solutions. Life rarely hands clarity on a silver platter. It tests your patience and commitment, the moments when you continue to move forward, to trust the process, and to act despite not knowing the outcome. That is faith in action. It's in these seasons that perseverance becomes second nature. Every unanswered question, every delay, every silent season you endure shapes a deeper strength and reliance on what is unseen. Waiting without anxiety, trusting without proof, and continuing without certainty shows that your spirit is unshakable and your faith is growing stronger each day. Character elevation. No longer seeking validation. Your growth is evident when the applause, recognition, or approval of others stops defining your worth. You rise above the need for external validation because you have learned to trust yourself. Decisions, actions, and values are now guided by integrity, not by what others think. Character elevation is about owning your identity and standing firm, even when the world doesn't notice or agree. The freedom that comes from independence is powerful, no longer swayed by opinions, no longer needing permission, no longer living for recognition. When your confidence comes from within, your authenticity shines and you move through life with purpose, clarity, and a steady, unshakable inner strength. You didn't break, you bent. Listen carefully. You didn't break. You bent. Life didn't destroy you, it tested your flexibility. True strength isn't rigid, it endures, adjusts, and absorbs pressure without snapping. Every challenge you faced was like a strong wind against a tree. It bent you, but it didn't topple you. The storms you survived weren't meant to ruin you. They were meant to stretch you, to make you resilient, and to show that flexibility can be more powerful than sheer force. Repetition matters here. You didn't break, you bent, and in bending, you discovered a strength that only those who endure hardship can ever know. You didn't quit, you grew. Every setback, every trial, every silent struggle was a building block. You didn't give up, you didn't walk away, you grew. Growth is hard, it's uncomfortable, it pushes you to the edge of who you think you are. But each moment of endurance, each test of patience, each act of courage transformed you. You evolved into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. The growth is not theoretical, it's real, lived, and visible. Let the truth sink in. You didn't quit, you grew. And growth is proof that the hard seasons, the long waits, and the storms were all preparing you to rise higher than you ever imagined. The proof is in your presence. Do you know how I know you passed the test? Because you're still here. You're still standing. You're still breathing. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every weight you carried, you survived. Your presence is the proof of resilience, the evidence of endurance, and the testimony of strength. You didn't disappear under pressure. You didn't crumble under trials. You remained. That is victory. Not just an outcome, but in the simple fact that you endured. Every scar, every hardship, every silent battle you fought is visible in your continued presence. You are the living proof that tests don't define you. Your response does. Redefining rewards. Beyond instant gratification. Too often we chase rewards that are immediate, flashy, or material, and miss the deeper blessings waiting for us. God's rewards are not always a paycheck, a promotion, or public recognition. Sometimes the reward is peace that settles a restless mind. Sometimes it is wisdom gained through struggle, clarity discovered in confusion, or resilience built in silence. These are invisible, yet powerful. They shape your life far beyond what money or status ever could. The unseen blessings are what prepare you for the challenges ahead, equipping you to handle greater responsibilities, stronger relationships, and tougher tests. Instant gratification is fleeting, enduring rewards are lasting. Stop chasing what glitters. Embrace what strengthens, steadies, and enriches your spirit. Recognize that the true reward often comes quietly, growing inside you long before anyone else notices. Crossing the finish line. The true medal success is not always the trophy, the certificate, or the public recognition. The real medal is the person you become in the process. Crossing the finish line is about perseverance, discipline, and courage. Every early morning, every late night, every moment you wanted to quit but didn't. Those are your medals. Think of an athlete. The medal around their neck is proof, yes, but the real achievement is the hours of practice, the discipline, and the endurance that made the win possible. Life's victories work the same way. When you cross the finish line, you are not just collecting an external reward, you are celebrating your own strength, your own growth, and your own resilience. The achievement itself is the proof that you endured, and that is more powerful than any object. The multiplier effect, blessings that expand one victory, is never just for you. Every breakthrough ripples outward, touching relationships, opening doors, and creating opportunities you could never anticipate. The strength you gained inspires others. The wisdom you earn shapes decisions that affect more than just your life. The courage you displayed encourages those around you to persevere. One act of faith, one victory over struggle, multiplies into a series of unseen blessings. Think of it like dropping a stone into a pond. The circle spread far beyond the initial splash. Your perseverance doesn't just change your world, it influences families, communities, and even generations. Recognize that your wins, no matter how small they seem, create waves of impact. One breakthrough can start a chain reaction that transforms more than just your own life. Seeds planted in pain yield unexpected harvests. The pain you endured was never wasted. Every trial, every tear, every sleepless night planted seeds that will one day bear fruit. Struggles teach lessons you cannot learn in comfort. They reveal your strength, sharpen your character, and prepare you for opportunities that would never have existed without the hardship. Sometimes the harvest comes in ways you don't expect: a relationship restored, a career redirected, or wisdom passed down that helps someone else avoid the same struggle. Patience is key. Trust that the pain was purposeful. You may not see the benefits immediately, but faith assures that what is planted now will grow into something abundant. Life's most unexpected blessings often come from the hardest seasons. The enemy knew the power of your test. Every challenge you faced wasn't random.
Someone somewhere recognized that the test you endure could shape your destiny. Trials are designed to push, provoke, and reveal potential that enemies, whether fear, doubt, or opposition, try to suppress. The harder the struggle, the greater the potential breakthrough. Every obstacle you overcame removed what could have held you back, refined your spirit, and strengthened your faith. Your tests were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to uncover your hidden power and prepare you for victories beyond what you imagined. When you understand this, struggle transforms into strategy. You are no longer a passive participant. You are a warrior who recognizes the importance of endurance and the unseen forces shaping your success. This is your harvest season. The wait is over. The tests, the trials, the long nights, they all led to this moment. This is your harvest season. Repetition matters. This is your season. What you planted, nurtured, and protected through seasons of struggle is now ready to produce. The breakthrough is real, the reward is tangible, and the impact is visible. Nothing wasted. Everything you endured, every sacrifice, every tear, it all matters. Stand tall. Claim this season with confidence, not arrogance. Your perseverance has brought you to a time of visible reward. Your labor is paying off. This is your harvest season, and it is ripe, abundant, and ready for you to reap. Claiming the invisible wins. Not every victory comes wrapped in visibility. Some wins are silent, a strengthened heart, a renewed mind, a spirit that refuses to break. These invisible victories are just as powerful, if not more. They shape how you think, act, and respond in every area of life. Celebrate them. Recognize them. They prove that you are growing, enduring, and overcoming in ways that material rewards cannot measure. Spiritual victories, internal growth, and resilience are lifelong rewards. Do not overlook them. They are proof that your effort mattered, your faith was real, and your strength is multiplied. Claim these invisible wins today because they are as much a testament to your journey as any tangible reward. Half-baked efforts, the cost of quitting early.
Imagine baking bread and turning off the oven halfway through. You end up with dough that looks promising but cannot nourish anyone. Life works the same way. Quitting early leaves your potential unfinished, your efforts wasted, and your goals incomplete. Every half-baked attempt teaches the same lesson. If you don't finish what you start, the outcome will always fall short. You will feel the regret of what could have been, watching others harvest what you abandoned. This is the cost of stopping before completion. Your dreams deserve the full effort. Your goals demand perseverance. Don't settle for unfinished work. Push through. Stay in the oven until the process is complete, because only then will you rise fully, strong, and capable, ready to deliver the fruit of your labor. You don't fail because you're weak. Failure is not a sign of weakness. It's a signal that quitting occurred before the full test was endured. Strength was there all along. You had it. But the choice to walk away denied the proof. Every great success story includes moments of struggle, doubt, and repeated setbacks. Thomas Edison didn't fail. He learned 1,000 ways a light bulb wouldn't work before discovering the one that did. You are capable. The power to succeed exists within you, waiting for perseverance to unlock it. Strength is proven not in moments of ease, but in pushing forward when quitting feels easiest. Remember, giving up, not weakness, is the true reason many never reach the finish line. Your capacity is far greater than you realize. Lessons on repeat. When tests are incomplete. When you quit, life doesn't let the lesson go. The test comes back, often in a different form, until the lesson is fully learned. Think about it. Every unresolved struggle leaves an echo, demanding attention until the wisdom is claimed. Avoidance is expensive. Recurring challenges are reminders that the incomplete effort is not enough. Growth is a process, and lessons skipped or abandoned create gaps in understanding, character, and preparedness. The universe, or God, works with precision. You are given multiple opportunities, but each is designed to complete the cycle. Learn fully, endure fully, and rise. Half-done tests ensure half-done results. Commit to finishing, and the repetition disappears. Only completion brings lasting wisdom. Breathing means the test is still passable. As long as you breathe, the test is not over. Life itself is proof that you can continue, that you have a chance to finish strong. Every inhale is an opportunity, every heartbeat a chance to push forward. Even when exhaustion Doubt and fear try to convince you otherwise. The simple fact that you are alive reminds you are still in the game. Strength isn't measured by how easy the journey is. It's measured by the choice to keep going. Stop telling yourself it's too late. Stop believing the struggle is insurmountable. As long as you breathe, as long as you are here, the test can be passed. Life gives you the chance. Take it fully and courageously. Pushing past the threshold of pain growth never happens in comfort. True progress lies on the other side of discomfort, beyond the point where most would quit. Pain is a threshold, a signal that you are stretching, evolving, and moving closer to completion. Push past it. Embrace the resistance. The moments when muscles ache, when doubt whispers, when fear shouts, those are the moments that define who you are. The test isn't meant to destroy you. It's designed to transform you. Endure the pain, and you'll discover strength you never knew existed. The threshold is not a wall. It's a door. Step through it. Every ounce of effort beyond pain multiplies your resilience, power, and readiness for life's next challenge. The triumph of persistence. Persistence turns struggle into achievement. Every moment you push forward, every act of endurance, every refusal to quit, adds to your victory. Life rewards those who remain steadfast when circumstances are hard, when the finish line seems distant, and when excuses tempt surrender. Triumph is not always loud or public. It is the quiet victory of finishing what others gave up on. This persistence doesn't just create results. It builds character, fortifies spirit, and prepares you for the next season of challenge. Keep moving. Keep striving. Keep showing up. The triumph of persistence transforms trials into milestones, pain into purpose, and effort into enduring achievement. The finish line belongs to those who refuse to quit. Remember the lessons learned. Take a moment to look back. Every trial you faced, every struggle you endured, carries a lesson that can shape the rest of your life. Don't let these lessons slip through your fingers. Write them down, reflect on them, and internalize them. They are proof of your endurance and tools for your future. Life doesn't hand out wisdom without effort. It is forged in the fire of experience. By recognizing what each challenge taught you, you transform moments of pain into a map for success. Remembering the lessons learned ensures that your past trials empower your next steps, giving you clarity, insight, and confidence to navigate whatever comes next. Your story becomes a guide, not just for yourself, but for your journey forward. Lift others through your story. Your struggle is not just yours. It has the power to reach others. Sharing how you endured, overcame, and stayed steadfast can light the path for someone still in the storm. Imagine a friend, family member, or even a stranger hearing your experience and realizing they are not alone. Your story becomes a lifeline, offering hope when despair seems overwhelming. Don't underestimate the ripple effect of your honesty and courage. By opening up, you provide guidance, encouragement, and practical insight. Your journey through trials has value beyond personal growth. It becomes a beacon. When you lift others through your story, you multiply the impact of your resilience and create a legacy of strength. Guard against pride. Stay grounded. Victory can be intoxicating. Success has a way of making us forget the ground we stood on before the storm. Humility is the anchor that keeps your strength intact. Remember where you started, the battles that shaped you, and the people who helped you along the way. Pride can blind you to lessons still left to learn, and create barriers in relationships that matter most. Stay grounded, even in triumph. Humility doesn't diminish your achievements. It preserves them. It ensures continued growth, deeper wisdom, and stronger connections. A humble heart recognizes that survival was not by luck alone, but by perseverance, support, and faith. Stay grounded, and your victories will stand the test of time. Your testimony as a survival guide. Your story can literally save someone. Every struggle, every moment you thought you couldn't continue, carries insight that someone else needs to hear. When you speak of endurance, hope, and lessons learned, you give a blueprint for surviving storms. Don't hoard your experiences. Share them boldly.
Testimonies aren't just words. They are practical guides for navigating pain, doubt, and fear. Someone listening could find the courage to take the next step, the strength to persevere, or the faith to trust the process. Your journey becomes more than survival. It becomes a roadmap for others. Speak it, write it, and live it intentionally. Your testimony has power far beyond your imagination. Transform victory into influence. Victory isn't meant to be kept in a personal vault. It's meant to be shared to create impact. Every triumph, every lesson mastered, can shape communities, relationships, and opportunities. Influence comes from action, from showing others the possibilities beyond their trials. Take your success and use it to inspire, mentor, and guide. Lift others with the wisdom you've earned, and create environments where resilience thrives. Your victory is a tool, a lever for transformation beyond yourself. Influence is the natural extension of endurance. When you act with purpose, your personal triumphs ripple outward, shaping lives, empowering others, and creating a legacy of hope and strength. Your victory is powerful. Make it purposeful. You passed the test. Now act like it. You've endured the storms, faced the doubts, and walked through fire, and you made it. Now it's time to move differently. Don't let survival be passive. Take ownership of your victory. Act with intention, purpose, and clarity. Decisions you make today reflect the lessons you've learned. The world isn't waiting for permission. It responds to those who step forward boldly. Your actions now cement the triumph you've earned. Stand tall. Carry yourself with the confidence born of endurance, and move as someone who has been tested and emerged stronger. This is not a rehearsal. It's your life. You passed the test, so start acting like it. Every single day, walking in promotion, not defeat your past. Struggles were not the final chapter. They were preparation for promotion. Stop looking backward at the battles you've survived. They served a purpose, but they don't define you. Every step forward is a step into a higher season, one where opportunity, wisdom, and clarity align with the perseverance you've shown. The promotion doesn't always mean recognition or reward. It means growth, influence, and progress. Leave defeat behind. Carry the lessons, not the scars, as you step confidently into what's next. Life is waiting for those who advance with courage. You've climbed the mountain of trials. Now walk on its peak with confidence, because the horizon is yours to claim. The same God who brought you here will carry you further. Remember this truth. The same power that sustained you through trials remains with you now. The hands that guided you past the darkest nights are the same hands that will lead you into brighter days. Your survival was not accidental. It was intentional. Faith is not built in comfort, but in the assurance that what has worked before will continue to work. Trust the continuity of divine guidance. If God brought you here, He will carry you further. Challenges may still arise, but you are not navigating them alone. Walk boldly, knowing the same strength, wisdom, and protection that delivered you before are still at your side today. You're stronger than you think. Take a moment and acknowledge it. You survived what you once thought would break you. You endured pain, uncertainty, and doubt, and you are still standing. That proves something powerful. Your strength is greater than your fears. Resilience isn't about never struggling. It's about rising every time you fall. You have untapped potential, courage, and endurance you may not yet recognize. Don't underestimate your ability to overcome obstacles, exceed expectations, and thrive in the face of adversity. The same power that carried you through the past continues to dwell in you. Stand firm, step forward. The strength within you is greater than any challenge that lies ahead. You're closer than you realize. Sometimes progress is quiet. Breakthroughs arrive slowly, almost imperceptibly, until suddenly the shift is undeniable. You are closer to your goals, your clarity, and your victories than you give yourself credit for. Don't dismiss small steps. They are cumulative, building momentum you cannot yet see. Faith and perseverance work behind the scenes, preparing you for moments of sudden alignment and opportunity. Keep going. Every decision, every effort, every act of endurance is bringing you nearer to the fulfillment you've worked for. Stop underestimating your progress. You are on the edge of breakthroughs, and the horizon you seek is closer than you think. And God says, hear it clearly. You passed the test. Every trial, every sleepless night, every battle you fought privately, all of it has brought you here. This is the affirmation you've been waiting for. Let it sink in. Let it fuel the next steps of your journey. Walk boldly, speak confidently, act decisively, and carry the lessons of endurance with pride. The test is over, and you emerge victorious. Now live like someone who has been refined, strengthened, and prepared for what's next. This is your moment. Own it. Step into your purpose. And remember this always. God says, you passed the test.